this record we've had a bunch of different influences, and everyone's kind of brought them in a different way. We went back to a lot of the bands we grew up listening to. The Zayos and Norma Jeans and the Under Oaths and all those bands that we grew up loving, and it really got us into this world. And then we went into like a lot of the hardcore bands and the Comeback Kids and the Terrors and all these old records that we listened to. And we really try to draw influence from that stuff. And my favorite band is Thrice, so there's definitely influence of that kind of stuff in their music, was in the sadder era of Thrice. So it's been cool to try to incorporate all of our older influences more so into our sound and kind of help that shape us into something new and different for us.
We've all been influenced from a bunch of different bands that a lot of people probably wouldn't expect, you know, us being in a metalcore band or whatnot. And we really wanted to let the influence from those bands come through in this music.
This album, I sort of put myself back in some situations that I've been in the past. I wrote a song about, for example, about losing a close friend to suicide. And you know, instead of writing a song saying, please don't kill yourself, you know, I wrote a song about the experience that I had being in that situation. And so I wrote from the inside out.
Nice, that's awesome.
It falls a little. It goes
really
like the bed do. It like follows the little lead thing.
That's awesome.
It's kind of cool.
That's really cool. I love stuff like that.
All right, figure in my bass.
Yo, Brandon, I need help. I feel like I am singing.
The music, it's very dynamic, you know, and that's not something we've done before. Really, it's been like really high energy, go all the time. There might be a couple parts throughout the album where it slows down, but the music that we've been writing to this album, the whole writing process and what we kind of envisioned when we started out writing, is that we wanted this to be different. Not that we're not proud of any of the music that we've put out before, but each album kind of signifies something that we were working through, we're learning collectively as a group.
You know, and you know, dealing with rejection, abandonment, going through pretty severe depression growing up. You know, these are things that I faced, and you know, instead of pretending like I've always had it all together or like I have all the answers on this album, I wanted to write something that was honest and authentic, and something that could hopefully sort of give people something to hang on to, give people some lyrics and a message that they could hang on to in a way that would maybe help them articulate some of the things that they're facing, maybe help them articulate some of the things that they're afraid of, maybe help them articulate some of the things that they're struggling with, so that they can, by doing that, find the freedom that they've been looking for. Oh my God.
I'm not really a metal drummer at heart. I spent years and years touring in another metal band and whatnot, and I love it to death, and I love the genre. But when I'm at home, you know, everything that I practice is I practice a lot of fusion, a lot of funk, a lot of jazz, a lot of gospel. And so the music being more dynamic in this album really gave me a lot of room to play, you know, instead of just writing another, you know, metal drum part. It gave me a room to really take a lot of jazz influence or a lot of funk or a lot of fusion influence and a lot of those phrasings and find a way to bring it into like a metalcore environment, which is awesome. And so it's been cool to kind of have the freedom to do that and the ability to express all of that. And it's been challenging to find ways to take like a jazz fill and make it sound metal, you know, or to take like a fusion phrase and make it sound like it should belong in a breakdown or something instead of in the middle of like an upbeat kind of thing. So.
Broken